Since the season for giving, with so many gifts and gadgets out on the market today, it can be really tough to figure out what to buy for your mountain biking or gravel loving friend. But don't worry, because we've got tons of gifts in our sacks to give you an idea of the perfect gift to buy for your mate.
So we're here in my local, in the heart of the Avon Valley, somewhere I'm pretty sure I'm going to be frequent in over the Christmas period. So Liam and I have a sack full of goodies to get through, so let's just get stuck in. Now I'm just going to rummage around and see what I get. And first up we got the CatEye Amp 800 and Viz 300 light set. Now the front light actually has a whopping 800 lumens. Now there's different settings that you can choose from, like high, low, medium, as well as a flashing mode. But what's really cool about this actually is that it charges from like completely flat to 100% in just 3 hours. So if you're going to work and you want to take the off-roads on your way to work, I mean, why wouldn't you? You can charge this at work, at your desk, and it's pretty quick. Now this set is £100, so it's actually not too bad and quite comparable with the rest on the market, and I'm pretty sure someone would be very happy with one of these for Christmas.
Absolutely.
So what have you got for us?
Cool, next up I've got Peaty's bicycle cleaning kit, and this comes with everything you need to clean and prep your bike for your next ride. So that is the loam foam, foaming degreaser, and then the link lube, and we've got reviews of all of this up on off.road.cc.
Yeah, and we'll be putting those reviews in the description below, so if you want to get more information about this kit, then hit the description and you'll find it. So for me then, what have I got next? Okay, so I've actually got some stuff from Komoot. Now, as you may or may not know, we work very closely with Komoot, and we're constantly using Komoot to find new trails and new routes, especially with bike packing. I mean, Komoot Premium is a package that they offer, and it is £60 for the year or £5 a month on subscription. It unlocks loads of maps and really cool features like live tracking, so you can share where you are at any given time on your ride with your loved ones, which is a great safety aspect. It allows you to do multiple day route planning as well, so if you are going on bike packing adventures, and there's just so much in there, isn't there? I mean, we use it all the time and we're loving it at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. I've just started to plan rides with it, and it's just kind of like Google Maps. It tells you exactly where you need to go at any given point. It's great.
And I love the fact as well, you can choose different map layers, so you can see a very simplified version, and you can see like the satellite version, and there's so many different layers and regions to unlock as well. So I definitely think giving someone the gift of adventure for Christmas, I mean, you can't really go wrong.
Cool, so next up I've got a bag from Cube, and it's the Edge Trail, and this comes with basically everything you want from a bag. It's got a back protector, all the pockets you ever need, helmet holder, and it comes with a hydration bladder.
I really like it as well. I love actually this colourway, the orange, because it means you're definitely going to stay visible wherever you are, and it will look great in photos as well. Yeah. Now, Rich actually did a full review of this bag on Off-Road.cc, so again, we're going to pop that review in the description below so you can read a little bit more. But this is definitely like the Mary Poppins of bags. There is so many pockets within side pockets and more pockets that literally you'll have a space for everything inside. And like Liam said, it has back protection as well, which is a great bonus. Okay, so it's my turn now, and I saw this come into the office recently and I got very excited about it. I think this looks great, and this is 100% Alkalis new trail helmet. It's £90 and it has Smart Shock technology in it for protection. Now, it's quite a simple looking helmet and it is sub £100, but it is still packed with all the features that you would come to expect from a trail helmet. Now, you can get 6 different color options and they are really cool, so you'll definitely find something to suit the person you're buying for. What do you think about this?
I quite like the white, to be honest.
I do too. I know it's going to get very dirty and quite messy, but I actually think it's really cool. What do you think?
Yeah, suits you.
Thank you. I like it too. What's next?
Right, so we have another helmet, but this one's from Cube. This is the Strober. And this one comes with MIPS, a Hiplok buckle, and these special things right at the top.
Yeah, so they're actually really cool. It's like a flip kind of system where you can actually use it as a mount for your GoPro or your light. So it makes mounting any kind of accessory on top super, super easy. And obviously when you're not using it, you can just put it back in flush, so it doesn't look any different. I really like it. Again, it comes in a number of different colorways, and I think I'll probably be borrowing this straight after this video.
Yeah, the 14 vents as well, which is quite pretty cool.
I like it. It does look like it's got some great airflow to it.
Yeah, it feels pretty light too.
Nice. Well, I'm sure you'll be seeing a review of that coming soon to Off-Road.cc. Okay, so let's see what I've got next. Okay, so I've actually got Stan's no tube sealant and their puncture repair dart. Now, I think if you're going to be buying anyone a pipe this Christmas, make sure it's a pint of sealant, because if they're anything one like me, they're going to be going through it quite a bit, changing tyres and punctures. Now, this sealant's great. We use it quite a lot at Off-Road.cc. It lasts in its liquid form between 2 and 7 months, so it actually is quite long lasting, and it seals holes up to 1/4 of an inch, which is fantastic. Now, for the dart, I really like this. I carry it in my trail bag or in my frame bag all the time, because it's, as you can see, it's really, really small. And it comes already with some plugs, which you can see on the end here, and simply stab it straight into where you've got your slice or your cut in the tyre. Make sure you leave a little bit left out, and then when coupled with this sealant, it does seal really, really well. So again, it's really small, it's really light. I think it's about 20 odd pounds. So it is a really handy tool to gift someone this year. It's like a perfect stocking filler, I'd say.
And it is a little bit different to other tubeless repair kits, because that little dart thing actually reacts with sealant to create an even better seal.
Exactly.
So extra handy, especially for the money.
Definitely, I think so too. Great Christmas present.
Right, so I have. So this is the Restrap canister bag, and this is great for gravel riding, or even flat bars, drop bars, and yeah, sits on your handlebars and can carry quite a lot of stuff, if you see that there.
So I really like handlebar bags. I mean, I've got one on my gravel bike. I keep it on there all the time, and I like it because it holds its shape quite well. This one in particular, it feels super durable. It's got a really strong kind of nylon exterior. It's got really durable straps as well. And like Liam said, you can attach it to flat bars and drop bars. So whatever bike you're riding and whatever adventure you're on, you've got a little canister bag up front. What I like as well, this loop, it actually is perfect for fitting a light to it. So if you are out at night, you can just easily attach a light and away you go. It's absolutely brilliant. So this, again, is a great little present to give someone who likes to go on some bike adventures. Right, for me now. So I have another light set. Now this is the 1900 lumen set from CatEye. Now this is a pretty cool bundle. I had a little peek through earlier, and basically what you get is you get an 800 lumen light, which can go on your handlebars, and it's actually not super heavy at all. It doesn't have the wired battery packs that you might find on some other bike lights, so it literally just slots onto the mounting bracket on your handlebars. It's got a number of different settings on it as well, so you can have it in high, low, medium, and flashing as well. And then coupled with that, for extra light, you have this little 800 one, which is fantastic for your helmet or anywhere else really that you want to have it. Now again, this also has different light settings on it, and when they both couple together, I mean, you're not going to really miss the trail. These two work fantastically together and light up pretty much everything, so you're always going to see where you're going. And it's great. It comes with all the different mounting brackets that you can choose from. You can have it affixed to even your wrist if you wanted to. It's really cool, and it's all USB chargeable as well. So if you do want to use any of them and you take it away, as long as you've got a power bank with you, for example, if you're bike packing, you can charge these babies up really quickly, and they're fab.
Yeah, that's super handy, especially if you're new to night riding, because everything you need is right there already. Exactly,
and because you've got so many lumens, you've got 1900 of them, because they illuminate so much, I mean, it is really, really confidence inspiring when you can actually see the trail and you know exactly where you're going at night time.
Okay, so my turn, and so this one is for the literature fans, and this is the Being Gary Fisher book. And this is basically just a bit of an autobiography on the man's life. He's the guy who basically brought mountain biking to the masses, and he seems like quite an exciting guy, and he's got a hell of a lot of stories to tell you about. So yeah, this is a great one for anybody.
And I really like this one as well because it just looks brilliant. I mean, you got the binding on the side of it, that just looks fab, and it's so super psychedelic. It just really catches your eye, and even on the inside as well, there's just so many great pieces of like art and colour, and it really is just steeped in mountain bike history. And I mean, one thing you're definitely going to take away, if you don't know who Gary Fisher is, he's quite the eccentric. So it's certainly a good read and a great coffee table book. I'm going to see what I've got next in my starter sack. And it's the Hiplok Jaw wall-mounted bike rack. Now, if you're anyone who has a bike, more than one bike especially, I bet storage is a right issue when you're at home, especially as for me. I know sometimes my bike gets lent up against all sorts, especially like the washing machine. So wall mounts and bike racks are a brilliant storage solution, and this one is really small and it's quite discreet, and it's universal as well for tire sizes. So you can actually get mountain bike, road tires, gravel, all sorts. Maybe not a fat bike, but everything else is pretty much good to go. So this is a great little mount that you affix onto your wall, and you simply just push your front wheel into it and it will hang vertically. One word of caution though, because I've been stung by this in the past, make sure you measure the length of your bike before you put this on your wall, because otherwise your bike's not going to be fixed properly and it won't work. So this is actually a really fab solution for mountain bikers, road cyclists, gravel bike riders, and it's not very expensive either, and you can get a variety of different colours to choose from.
That sounds great. All right, so we're getting a bit thin here now. So this is a bit of a favourite of mine. So these are the loam grips from PNW, and I'm a big fan of most of what PNW does. But
you really are as well.
I do.
Like, absolutely loves PNW.
Yeah. And if anything, the loam grips are probably my favourite product they do. They're about 15 quid, and they're some of the better grips you can buy. Of course, all the packaging is all cardboard and recyclable, so you've got to get yourself a pair of these. I've
actually had the PNW grips on one of my bikes for years, and they're so comfortable. Another thing is why they come in so many really cool colours, don't they? I think I've got the turquoise ones, and they just look really, really nice. I'm also a big PNW fan, so yeah, great Christmas choice if someone needs any grips. Now, what have I got? So I'm running thin as well now, I'm getting to the bottom. So, oh, this is a heavier one. Well, Christmas would not be complete without tyres, especially at this time of the year. Now, this is the WTB Verdict, and it's available in 29-inch and 650B wheel sizes. You've been riding this one as well, haven't you?
I had the old model. It's had a recent update, but yeah, the old model was absolutely fantastic.
They are really super strong. This one's got a low profile, but it's got huge chunky side knobs as well, so it's great for traction, especially in the wet. This is an enduro, they kind of describe it as a gravity and enduro style of tyre. So if you're looking for complete control, you're looking for great puncture resistance, they are really strong, aren't they? You've never had any issues with them.
Not at all.
And we think they're brilliant. So yeah, definitely take a look at these tyres if you're looking for someone who's a very gravity focused person and needs to stay upright on their bike with some traction. Check out the Verdicts from WTB.
Okay, so it's my turn, and next for me we have the Kingud Protect lotion or serum or something like that. And this is basically something that you put on after you wash your bike, and it's a hydrophobic coating that will stop water from clinging onto your bike as well as mud. What sets this one apart from all the other ones is that it doesn't use any silicone, and this should only cost you about a tenner.
That's really good. I mean, anything that helps keep your bike clean and minimises the wash up after a ride, I mean, I'm all for. I hate cleaning up after a muddy ride, so that's actually a really great idea. And only for a tenner as well. I mean, you can't really go wrong. It's a great stocking filler, that is.
And if you have tons of bikes, they also do a 5-litre bowl. It's huge.
Wow, if you have loads of bikes, or if you're someone that just loves the mud and just always getting filthy, that's a really great idea. Right, my turn. So I have, actually, also from Kingud, I have their bike cleaner, and this is in their lifelong, lifesaver reusable bottle. It's made out of aluminium, so it really is the gift that keeps on giving, because you can just keep topping it up rather than keep having to go through plastic bottles, which of course we're trying to minimize. Now, what they also guarantee is that if the trigger does start to become quite lax, or if you have any issues with your bottle, you can send it back in to be recycled, and they'll send you a new one, which is absolutely awesome, I find. And it's a really nice bottle as well. It is super solid, and you do get a full bottle of solution in there as well when it arrives. Okay, so now we have
a form of frame protection from a fairly new brand called Exoguard.
Oh, cool.
So in this little packet, you get everything you need, including a little squirty bowl that you'll have to fill yourself with the baby lotion and the water solution that you make up. And yeah, it comes with panels. It's got a little squeegee with a microfiber cloth on top. And yeah, that's great. So you can protect any bike with this if you wanted to.
I mean, especially at Christmas, there's bound to be people getting new bikes this year. So this is a really great idea for someone that you know is getting a bike, even if they don't know they're getting a bike yet. I think this is fab. Keeps your paint job looking crisp and tidy, and it's great for on the trails when you definitely are going to come up against some pedal strikes, rock strikes, things chucked up at you as you go. So I think this is a great idea. I really like how it all just comes in really like nice little neat packaging as well. Fab. So for me, I have these fantastically cool Aero Research Tenacity tyres, and these are tanwall tyres for gravel and for cyclocross riding. Now, obviously, if you're going to buy someone a tyre, you might as well make it too. So these are brilliant, and they have 120 TPI with 3-layer carcasses, so they're quite strong, especially on the fire roads. Now, they're available in 700C sizes with widths of 34, 38 and 42C, and these are brilliant. They're £49 each. They make a great pair, and I don't know about you, but I really like tanwall tyres for gravel. I think they look great. Yeah,
I like it.
I know some people find it a little bit different with the mountain bike side of things, but I think on a gravel bike, tanwall all the way.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, so then I've got some pedals from Look, and these are the X-Track Race carbon pedals. And these are rather special because they're designed to be super light but also super durable, so they put up with all of those pedal strikes. And they're designed for the performance racers, if it's cross country or gravel, and they come with 6 degrees of float.
The platform as well is also 60mm wide, so they are quite small, but what makes them so great is that the design of them helps to shed dirt. So if you are a cyclocross racer, if you are cross country, gravel, whatever it is, and you're getting quite muddy, these definitely will not get clogged up for you. I think they're quite cool. I'd actually really like to try them out myself.
Yeah,
so you might see a review on those coming soon to Off.road.cc. Right, I've only got a few left in my Santa sack. So the next one up are these Tifosi Kilo glasses. Now I know it's Christmas, and I know that people are thinking, why would you have glasses for Christmas? But if you're anything like us and you're going to be getting muddy and filthy, you don't want that stuff getting in your eyes. Now these are brilliant. They're really well ventilated, lightweight. They do come with 3 different lenses, so these are the dark ones, but you do get clear lenses as well. And they're really comfortable, and it's mostly because of these rubberized tips on the ears and around the nose that make them really comfortable. Now, the worst thing, I don't know about you, but one of the worst things about wearing glasses is that they get really fogged up. But these have vents in them on the top and the bottom, so it helps the air to come through and to keep them from being all foggy.
Yeah, I tried them on in the office and they felt pretty comfortable straight away, but it seems to have some pretty good coverage as well.
I don't know if they go in my jumper or anything, but I do think they are really comfy and I quite like them. But again, you can get these in a number of different colours, so these are a great gift idea for someone who likes to go ride their bike in all conditions, and they are about £80, I believe.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so my penultimate gift will be, so we've got this cricket bell from Grand Designs, and this is something that's often overlooked, I think, especially if you're riding around in quite populated places. This one's quite special because you can knock it like that, but you can also set it so it rattles automatically, which is great if you're rattling down a descent and you don't have time to be clicking other things other than your gears.
I really like it as well because I think, like Liam said, it kind of often gets overlooked with bells when you're thinking about mountain biking. But I mean, on the gravel bike, I think it's awesome because you do often come up against walkers and all sorts of other trail users on the way. I know that Ty really enjoyed it when he reviewed it, and we'll put a link to his review in the description below so you can read more. But for 20 quid, I think it's actually a really cool idea. So fab.
It's definitely a great present, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I'd be happy with one of them anyway. So I'm coming down to one of my final ones, and this is a bundle of goodies from Outdoor Provisions. So they do all natural food, and it is nut butters and energy bars for your ride. Loads of different flavors, and I mean, well. They are absolutely delicious. So this one's like hazelnut, and then this bar is like mint and cocoa. There is just so much deliciousness in here. And what's great is that they're all natural. All the products, all the packaging as well is all eco-friendly. And I mean, like, who doesn't just stuff some snacks into their bags? And I mean, this is like a perfect idea. And for £27, you get 16 different products in here. You get 8 of the nut butters and 8 energy bars. So it's a really great bundle. And I mean, this is perfect time of the year to really stock up on your fuel supplies.
It's great to have a mix of things as well. And it just gets you trying some new favours.
I know, I'm already eyeing up the mint ones, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
And the almond date ones look delicious.
So my last one is another light, but this one comes from Niterider, and it's the Lumen 2000. And as you might have guessed, it comes with 2000 lumens. This one will sit on your handlebar, so it's not really a helmet one, but I'm sure you can work it out if you wanted to. And it gives you a 3-hour charge time like the other ones did, and it weighs 216 grams.
The great thing about this one as well is that it's got a quick release on the mount. So once you put the mount onto your handlebar, you can just clip the light in and out super quick, so you're not having to faff around with Allen keys and undoing brackets and mounts. You can just leave the mount on your bike and away you go. 2000 lumens is brilliant for night riding, especially mountain biking when there is no other real light source. And the max setting as well really does use that whole 2000 lumen. And I'm pretty sure on the max setting, it's has a runtime of about 45 minutes. So you can definitely blast out some trails in that time, especially if you've got an e-bike as well.
Oh yeah.
Now, I'm out on my Santa sack present, but behind us, I'm sure you've probably seen, we've got these fantastic gravel wheels here from Steyr. Now, these are hand-built carbon gravel wheels in the UK. They're available in 650B size as well as 700C sizes, and they are really attractive wheels. They're really nice matte with great decals on them.
These are Hope RS4 hubs as well, aren't they?
That's it, that's what I was getting at. Hope RS4, but you can actually choose different hub builds when you come to order them as well. So if you wanted to change it for, say, like a Campag hub, or you wanted SRAM hubs, you can choose that when you build, because they are hand built, that they allow you that offer of flexibility to really customize them. Now, these really are going to be for someone special in your life. They are about just under £1,200, I think. But whoever's getting these for Christmas is going to be a happy person.
I'll be chuffed.
Oh yeah, you're going to get some definitely good brownie points with these ones, I think, and they're fab. Have you got anything left for us?
I'm empty, so
You're
we're
empty.
on to this map here, aren't we?
So, Trail Maps is a fantastic family-run business up in Staffordshire. Now, these trail maps, they can come in framed or unframed, but from about £15 is the starting point, and there are so many. I mean, if you love riding bikes, if you've travelled the world and you've been on holiday and you want to commemorate where you've been with your bike, for example, Morzine or Whistler, or we've got Avon here, then these trail maps are fantastic memories to have. I've got 3 of them on my walls at home to demonstrate places I've been to, and they're just nice memories. But they also do other ones as well. So they do some for road cycling if you're into the cold climbs, for example. They do the bike ones, and they also do a really fantastic artist series. And what they do is work with local artists in the community, mountain biking and otherwise, and they submit designs where trail maps will have them all printed. It gives the artists an income. They get 50% of all the proceeds, and Trail Maps take care of all the printing, postage and packaging. But it's a really fantastic way to work with artists in the industry, and I think they're absolutely excellent, and they just look really, really good.
Oh, that thing is pretty cool.
So we are out of presents, I think. I think we're
done,
pretty
yeah.
much done. And to be honest, I'm already eyeing up a few things that I think I'm gonna kind of sneak into my bag. But there is definitely something for everyone here, whether you're into gravel cycling, you're into mountain biking, or you just like the look of some of these things. I mean, you can't really go wrong with such a variety of stuff.
Absolutely not. Yeah, like you say, I'd like to take some of this home myself.
I think we're going to have to fight over some of it, actually. We'll flip a coin, maybe. But if you've enjoyed this video, please let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel so you can see more from Off-road.cc. Now, from all of us here, wishing you an absolutely fantastic Christmas and a fantastic New Year next year.